some in this video tonight. Tonight we are doing my get ready, wind down with me video. I am literally all ready for bed. Washed my face. Literally put on the pajamas that I wear. I wear like pajamas every night. Well, sometimes I wear a pajama shirt like this, and then other nights, most nights, I just wear like a old baggy t-shirt. But I am wearing one of my pajama shirts for this video, and the only thing missing is usually I'm wearing a very, very fuzzy big robe, but I tend to get a little bit hot, or not even hot, but like constricted when I film. I like to have room to move around, so I'm not wearing it right now. But every night at around this time, it's like 9:45, 10 o'clock right now, I'm literally right here on this couch with my pillows and my fuzzy blanket, and yeah, so well, I try to aim for like 9 p.m., but it's usually around 10 p.m. that I'm doing this. But yeah, between 9 and 10, I sit down on the couch, I have a cup of tea, and I read. And I try to read for like 30 minutes to an hour. Now, I obviously don't do this every night, right? Like, I'm not perfect here. A lot of nights I go out, hang out with friends, coworkers, whatever. But I try to make this a habit to do most nights because I love it. It is my me time, my time to escape in a book, or, catch up on some water. doesn't have melatonin in it. It is, let's see, magnesium and L-theanine. I don't know. It says it's like honey chamomile. I don't know. It honestly doesn't taste the best, but it doesn't taste bad. And it just kind of calms me down for the night. It's no magic supplement. It doesn't, like, knock you the fuck out, right? Like, it's not magical, but it does calm me down a little bit and puts me in a relaxation state. Okay, so let's open her up. Oh. Okay. And then I probably should measure, but I don't. I just do like a little bit of, like a spoonful, but not a spoonful, just a few teaspoons. Literally like this much. And then trying to multitask here. Then I just plop her in like that. And then I pour the water in just like about just a few ounces at first, to make it dissolve. Now you can see the seam I put. And then once it's like completely dissolved, then I put my tea in and then pour the rest of it up. Full. I like it full though. Okay, and then while this steeps, I'll show you the tea I'm having. Oh, the partiers are out, people. I can hear them walking in the street. Or is that my neighbor? No, I think they're in the street. Okay, so look at me being a very good girl and not going out on a Thursday. I'm going to be in bed by 10:30. All relaxed. Gold star for Jenna. Okay, I'm being a little bit sarcastic, but I do like to go out on Thursdays. So I am proud. Okay, so this is the tea that I'm having tonight. Fireside Vanilla Spice. It is the soothing herbal tea. Achieves the perfect balance of sweet and spicy. Cinnamon, licorice, and natural vanilla flavor are a creamy complement to the spicy ginger and cardamom. Fireside Vanilla Spice does more than warm your cup. It So I cannot remember if I've talked about this in a video or not. But it's one of my favorite winter flavors. And it's so warm and cozy and relaxing in the winter. Okay, and then that's still steeping, so I'll show you what I put in it. Okay, so I put honey in it. Some nights I put lemon as well, depending on the flavor of tea. But cinnamon and vanilla, I like to just keep it cinnamon and vanilla flavored. I don't like to add lemon or citrus stuff to it. So just honey tonight. This is the brand Nature's Finest. I don't want to tip it over because it's at the bottom. I'm almost out with this bottle. I like very fresh honey. I like to buy it at farmers markets or I don't know, at local stores. Honestly, wherever. Like this multiverse right now in preparation for the new ACOTAR book and the new Crescent City book. So I've already read this when it came out like a year or two ago, I don't remember. I read the whole ACOTAR series back a few years ago, a couple years ago, I don't remember. But I'm rereading them in preparation. This makes no sense to you if you're not part of the Sarah J. Maas multiverse. But if you're part of it, you know. I haven't read A Court of Silver Flames in definitely over a year though, so it's nice to reread. This is definitely not my favorite book in the series. My favorite book is A Court of Wings and Ruin, the third book in the series. I know it's not the second one, A Court of Mist and Fury. I know it's very, very strange, but that one is not my favorite one. I like it, but the third book's my favorite. I could probably do a video on all of the ACOTAR books or the Sarah J. Maas multiverse. I love Crescent City. I relate a lot with Bryce, the protagonist, the female protagonist in Crescent City. I relate to her so much more than I do Feyre or Nesta. So I actually like Crescent City a lot, and I can't wait for the next Crescent City book to come out soon. Or if you actually might be watching this video when it comes out in late January. If so, I'm probably reading that when I'm winding down. And I bet I'm loving it. So, yeah, I just read for like 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there. My Penguin bookmark. Okay, I'm gonna take another sip of tea. Yum. Okay, I'm gonna read just a little bit. No spoilers for those who are reading the ACOTAR series. Yeah, no spoilers. So I won't read it, or I'll cut it if I end up saying something spoilery. Okay. 5 days later, Cassian sat before the desk of the library's high priestess and watched her enchanted pen move. He'd met Clotho a few times over the centuries, found she had a dry, wicked sense of humor and a soothing presence. He'd made a point not to stare at her hands or at the face he'd only seen once when Moore had brought her in so long ago. It had been so battered and bloodied, it hadn't looked like a face at all. rest of